Hey YouTube, this is Ruskin Amusement Park Fan 62. Now, you're going to look at the title of this video and be like, what are you talking about? Well, a lot of parks that open up are usually considered seasonal parks. Unless you live in Florida, California, or some parts of Texas. With those parks, those are open year round. But with other parks throughout the U.S., unfortunately, they don't have that privilege of being open year-round because ones in Florida, California, and Texas, it gets warm down there and stays warm, where other parks, not so lucky. Now, a lot of the seasonal parks this year are going to be doing different sorts of things to get people through the gates this year because they're losing around a month or two of the season. So they're either going to add more days onto their calendar than they thought they would. They do more like bring a friend free days. They'll do, different things to get you through the gates. Now, I realize when this year started, we never would think about what's going on right now with the virus. But unfortunately, this is a reality we're having to live through, and unfortunately, we're having to make sacrifices. For everybody in the amusement community, doesn't matter if you work at one, go to one all the time, go to one to support it, or whatever, we're having to make the sacrifice of not going to your local park for around a month or so. For today, for example, it's March 28th. This was supposed to be some parks' opening day, and unfortunately that has been pushed back to who knows at this point. Now, once these parks open up soon, now by the term soon is going to be anywhere between mid-May to mid-June, depending on the park and depending on how bad the virus is in that area and government regulations in that state. Please, for the first few weeks to a month, please be please be kind to all the team members. Some of them, it's their first job. Some of them, they've not been used to customer service before. So please be courteous and kind to those kids. I realize they may make mistakes, but this is something you're going to have to live through. And just, if, for example, they mess your food up, like it's cold or they didn't make it the way you wanted it, instead of going up to the counter and be like, oh, this burger's cold or this burger's raw or whatever, go up to the counter and be like, this burger is a little bit cold. Can you reheat it, or can you give me another one, or something like that? They will understand. Now, I know it's going to be odd a lot of these parks opening up later than they should, but this is a reality we're having to live through. Now, the last thing is this. For the people that go in follow the rules of what the park is saying, and just do what they say, just because they have to follow the rules as well.